Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage run. Time to go and roast us a Dingodile. That's quite a mugshot there.
Right, now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
This is Dingodile. His weapon of choice is a flamethrower. Us being in the Ice Ages, he'll shoot at the sky and drop some ice walls in front of him. And he will lead this fight by shooting a bunch of fireballs into the sky, watch the shadows so that you don't get hit in the head, and then he will shoot at you with his big flamethrower blast, trying to hit you, but also clearing away the crystal walls that are protecting him. Make sure he clears away enough of the walls so that you can go in there and get a hit in. But you also want to make sure there's enough cleared away so that you can escape as well, without getting blown up in the explosion here. After that, the process basically repeats itself. It's not a terribly difficult fight. And after that, he'll start blasting at you again. Now, you don't want to be running in circles during this part because he does lead his shots, so if you're doing that, you'll wind up walking right into one of his blasts, and that's not fun. So yeah, you want to make sure he clears away enough crystals, but don't let him clear away all of the crystals, otherwise he'll just shoot at the sky again, make more crystals fall, and then you'll be doing the whole phase all over again. He gets a little more tricky on the final hit. Now he has double-layered fireball shots, which still aren't that hard to avoid. And then his big blasts will become faster. Now we're going to try a little trick to get that last hit in. You could slide jump off of him and just jump right over all the walls if you'd like. And there we go.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
And yeah, you could bounce on him afterwards, because that's fun. And for defeating Dingodile, we have acquired the double jump. To jump twice as high, press X button to jump, and then press X button again at the top of the jump. Very useful. Much more useful than the super belly flop, let me tell you. So yeah, I'm probably going to be getting a lot of use out of this. And just like when we defeated Tiny, by defeating Dingodile, we have now opened the way to another warp room area. So let's go check it out. But before we do, double jump! Hooray! It's going to be useful! You can also do it at the top of a high jump for even more height. Yeah, that's a pretty good move. And will go on to become a staple of the Crash series moving forward. Anyway, here's our next 5 levels that we're going to play. We're going to have a look at some outtakes for Dingodile, as well as some extra footage I have. And be sure to join us next time as we take on Level 11 Dynamite. See you then! Oh, well, wasn't paying attention. And let's see if I can make this last hit look well, that was impressive. And yeah, you can have him... Oh sure, just slide right into it, why not? Okay, there's my hit. Yep, didn't think this one through. Yep.
You thrashed me, mate. No.
So, just like the Tiny fight, there's actually a way to make this boss fight even easier as well. If you remember from Crash 2, we used some sort of spinning high jump technique in order to bypass certain areas and collect items early. Well, if we use that technique here, we can actually jump over the crystal walls that Dingodile is surrounded by, get a hit in, and then we can slide jump off of him and jump over the crystals again. By doing this, we can basically just ignore everything that he does during this whole fight, because as long as you keep moving, he won't hit you with any of the fireballs. So, yeah, there's a way to make an easy boss fight even easier. Of course, pulling off this technique is pretty tricky in and of itself, so maybe this isn't the best option, but either way, you're not really going to have much of a problem with this guy, so yeah. Dingodile is best bounce pad.